Hello. So my March TBR, I kind of fell off the rails and I didn't read a single thing off of that TBR this month. My mood just wasn't in it, and I think a month was a little too small of a time constraint to try to fit those in. So what I think I want to do is start doing quarterly, seasonal TBRs instead of trying to fit all of those books into 1 month. I want to do maybe 5 books for every 3 months. So we already did a March TBR, so this next one will be for April and May to finish out the rest of spring. And then we'll do a summer TBR in June. So right now, this is our spring TBR for the rest of April and May. And Legendborn and Red Queen are both back on the list. The Spy Coast I started but didn't finish, so I think I'll just keep that on the back burner and slowly read through that one as I go along. And I think I'm gonna do 5 books. That seems like a good amount for 2 months. And that gives me a lot of room to mood read and get books from the library as I want, and not be so stuck in trying to get, trying to get these books read in the span of a month. This one will be for 2 months. So, and hopefully the sound is okay. I've got a microphone on, but I've got the air conditioner on and a fan running because it's hot in here. So hopefully the sound is okay with the microphone. It's kind of my first couple of times trying it out. Hopefully it'll work because I don't want to be filming in here without the air conditioning on, to be honest. So let me pull up my wheel, and I'm screen recording it, and I'm going to start spinning now. You can't make this up. So Red Queen just really wants to be chosen. That was on my March TBR. I didn't get to it in March, but hopefully I'll get to it this spring. If you want to know what that's about, watch my March TBR video. So Red Queen wants to be red. So book number 2. Let's pretend that didn't happen because I forgot to take that off the list, but I've already read Dungeon Crawler Carl. And spoiler alert, I think that will be in... will it? Yeah, that will be the next video. So the Dungeon Crawler Carl reading vlog is in the next video. So, book number 2, actually. The People's Library. Okay. Let's screen record. Oops. Okay, remove. Exit full screen. Let's see what the People's Library is about. Okay, the People's Library. Echo London never wanted to be the curator of the People's Library, a digital collection of human consciousness. But when she's assigned as its head librarian, Echo is entrusted with humanity's greatest minds and historical figures, all of whom have been recreated through controversial consciousness-capturing technology that lets visitors interact with the dead. But an anti-tech rebellion is stirring. When a rebel attack results in tragedy, a mysterious woman wearing an ancient death mask leaves behind cryptic final words for "It all begins with nothing." Caught between the resistance and a potentially virtual evolution, Echo begins to fear that there's more to her job than meets the eye and the mind. There are secrets here, and the People's Library may be less of a promise of things to come than a warning of the danger that lurks beneath the surface. Now the fate of humanity lies in uncovering the truth. This was published February 1st of this year, and it's a sci-fi dystopia fantasy type. Well, according to Goodreads, it's sci-fi, fantasy, dystopia, fiction. Okay, that's cool. Back to full screen. That was our second book of the month. Now our third. The Housewarming. Okay. It's The Housewarming by Kristen Offler. For five friends vacationing on Block Island, it was a summer to remember. How could they forget it when only four made it back to the mainland? Now, half a decade after Zoe Gilbert's unsolved disappearance, Callie Sutter invites estranged friends Meg, Tess, and Lindsay, the last to see Zoe on that fateful trip, to reunite on the anniversary of the mystery that tore them apart. Back on Block Island, Callie reasons they can come together again, memorialize Zoe, allay old resentments and recriminations, and put the past to rest. But it won't be so easy. Patricia Adele, a true crime podcaster who once made a name for herself by casting suspicion on Zoe's surviving friends all those years ago, is most eager for the reunion. She resurfaced with a book proposal claiming to expose them all as cold-blooded liars and conspirators in a crime once and for all. Driven by self-preservation, the women must reckon with their long-held secrets and shared history if they're to find out what really happened to Zoe on that hot August day. But will the truth set them free or condemn them all? No one is prepared to find out. So that is third on the list. It's due number 4. Tailspin. Let's see. I think I have that book physically. Okay. Let's dig into my bag of books. I do. Tailspin by Catherine Coulter. FBI Special Agent Jackson Crown is flying renowned psychiatrist Timothy McLean to Washington, D.C., but they don't make it. FBI Special Agents Dylan Savage and Lacey Sherlock are sent to find out what happened. Crown was able to crash land in Kentucky. The crash was witnessed by Rachel Abbott, a young woman on the run. Savage and Sherlock find McLean comatose. They know that McLean has dementia, his ability to maintain doctor-patient confidentiality badly compromised. McLean's patients include Washington's elite. Is someone so desperate that they'd kill the doctor for what he knows? So, that is number 4, I believe. So, last one for my spring TBR, and the rest will be infilled by mood reading and library books. Read between the lies. Okay. Read between the lies. Ooh, Jesse Q. Sutanto. That's the same author that read the That's the same author for the Vera Wang. That's the same author for the Vera Wang series. So I'm actually really excited to see how I like this. Looks like it's a thriller / mystery thriller. That's interesting. Ooh, it's a psychological suspense. Fern's dream of becoming a published author is finally coming true. After years of rejection, her debut novel has sold, and she's ready to join the supportive online community of fellow debuts. But when she discovers her high school bully, Haven, has landed a major book deal and will be debuting alongside her, old wounds reopen. As the pandemic forces everyone online, tensions escalate in the writing community. While Haven seems to succeed effortlessly, Fern watches her own career crumble. Yet beneath their polished personas lies a darker truth about their shared past. Yet beneath their polished personas lies a darker truth about their shared past, one involving one involving a lost friend, Danny, and secrets neither wants revealed. Fern isn't the same person Haven bullied all those years ago. She's learned that the best revenge stories aren't written, they're lived. And she's been plotting this one for years. What begins as online rivalry escalates into dangerous obsession because neither woman is telling the whole truth about what really happened to Danny, or about who's the real victim in the story. So, um, I I've only read the first Vera Wong by Jessie Q Sutanto, but I really love her writing. She's very descriptive. It's very culturally diverse. It's the last book I read by her was a 5-star book, so I'm pretty excited. That's shaping up to be a good TBR for this spring, and again, I'm gonna do these seasonally instead of monthly because I just need a little more time to read without the constraints of, well, I gotta get to this one on the list. I have to get to this one on the list. I want to be able to mood read here and there and do more library books in between them. So that's it for the video. I don't know how long this one is, but thank you for watching.